Hey guys, this is Val from Dreamlight. In today's video, I'm going to do a quick review of the sci-fi ship building blocks set by Ravenheart. And I'm a big fan of sci-fi stuff, right? And so I always look at these stuff and it looks just incredible. I mean, look at the texturing and all that. And this is basically, let me just squeeze it into the view. There we go. This is basically a set of smaller parts that you can chunk together and create pretty much whatever vehicle you want. And these are so neat and cool. I have to tell you, I haven't had this much fun for a long time. And I'm also gonna show you an additional usage of these. So pretty much when you are inside DAZ Studio, you can find them in DAZ Studio formats, my DAZ library, then head down to vehicles, all right, and then sci-fi ship blocks. Now they have this main folder here, which you can preload a ship called Cargo 1, preload also a ship called Cargo 2. Let's do that real quick. And these load, and they are very well optimized. As you can see, I can scroll my view pretty quickly, right? And they look awesome geometry wise. And if you just click on new camera, let's quickly disable any camera headlamps and just do a quick test preview using NVIDIA Array. There we go. What I also love about this is that it has these kind of lights built in, the glows and all that, engine glows and all other sci-fi glowing, things, which I just love, right? And it also comes with dual materials, so you have them ready by default in Array. So if you click on these, you can see it loads this ship 1 here, the Cargo 1 we just loaded. It comes with all these smaller components, right? These are the blocks here that are used to create the ship, and they have further smaller pieces in there. So it's kind of complex how we can build these ships, right? So I'm gonna just wait for this to initiate. And by the way, I'm using NVIDIA Array GTX 1080 for this test. Let me just pause the video while this is initiating. There you go. So as you can see, it looks pretty amazing, right? And this is just the default setting upon loading here with NVIDIA, and it renders really nicely. Looks just amazing. And if you go closer on the texturing, you notice that it really looks great at close range. I mean, Ravenheart really put effort here in creating textures that look great from a distance and also look adorable, at close range, right? Because this is kind of the pitfall with sci-fi stuff. Usually they have some wacky textures added, and they look so from a distance, but this one just looks amazing at close range. So kudos to that. That's really impressive work, and as you can see, it renders really fast. No issues with the rendering here whatsoever, and it just looks amazing. So that's the preload Cargo 1. So let me just show you how this is really working, okay? So let's say we want to create something from scratch. We can load, for instance, let's load cabin. Immediately it loads, and it has all, the textures applied, so it just looks great immediately, right? Then say we want to load quarters. Let's add that. And immediately in the scene tab, you have those separated, okay? And you can now click on the quarters and just simply move it to where you want it. And just, it's like drag and drop, right? And you can bump things into each other. This is sci-fi structure. There's no rules here. You can just bump things into each other, and with that extend and create, all kinds of additional stuff. And are you seeing what I'm seeing here? This looks like a Quake gun, right? A Doom gun. So you can pretty much use this for guns as well. And I promise you I want to show you one additional usage This is kind of like a bonus usage. You can use it for guns, right? It looks pretty amazing. Now, what you also can do is you can apply, let's say you want to have wings, because you can have all kinds of wings, and these can be applied vertically, all right? For instance, like this. I'm gonna just turn it upside down. So we have a wing created here. All right, looks pretty cool. And you can just stack it and place it where it just looks natural, so to speak. And this is so easy, guys. There's no, I don't need to, think about when I'm putting it. It just, works. Whatever I put it, it just sinks into the other prop, and it just works. So just love this stuff. So you can have wings created like this that are more like vertical. You can also have wings like the Star Wars ships that are kind of more horizontal or diagonal. All right, so what you also can do, which is rather cool, is you can load all these engine parts, right? Like dual thrusters or graviton or whatever they are called, these Star Wars looking thrusters. So there is a lot of additional stuff like radiation shields, reinforcement beams, antennas, all kinds of stuff, which, I mean, this is just amazing, right? And further on, what you can do, you can, for instance, load, let's say we load an engine here, this dual engine thruster, and click on it, and then we say, hey, I want to put it at the back of the ship. Let's say we want to put it somewhere here. So you locate that, and notice, oh man, this is a small item, right? Well, let's scale it. Let's make it a giant engine. All right, and we can now put it behind here and just smack it anywhere we like, and it just works. So this is so cool. I mean, how easy is it to create some cool ships using this, drag and drop, literally drag and drop, anywhere it goes. Whoops, I just clicked on the wrong button there. All right, now, another cool thing you can do, obviously, you can copy things. So you can click, for instance, let me just change the tool. If you click on the wing and you create a node instance, we now have a copy of that wing. I can just do copy and paste so I have the same position. And now we can copy that instance, and voila, you have another wing. All right, so that way you can use the built-in instancing, which will save memory and make rendering a little bit faster and easier. And all these lights are, they are already pre-calibrated for array. They just look amazing. And so you've also have dual materials. You have materials for 3D light. I'm not going to test that. And you have array, which load by default. So we don't need to reapply them. They're just added by default. Now, I promised, so if you haven't already grabbed this, at this stage, $5.99, this is a steal, guys. This is just a steal. This is so cool, so worth it. You pretty much get like 100 in one props, because you can use this for ships of any size, any shape. You can use it for guns, like I said. Also, you can use it for sci-fi interiors and exteriors. I mean, because obviously, if I load now a set, so I want to show you this additional usage you can have for this. So let's go ahead and use, let's go to light preset, dimension theory. Let's just kick and bob, and DOF compatible. Let's just use kind of beat setting with just a quick one, 8K. All right. Now, if you put these vertically, all right, if I just put this vertically, and you can parent things to each other. Let's say you want the cabin to be the main kind of thing. You drag it by. We can put the quarters on top of the cabin to parent them. You can put the wings on top of the cabin to parent that as well. And then this one and this one. So now if you grab the cabin figure, so to speak, you're moving the entire thing. Okay. You can also create a null object, and just call it ship, and pretty much just, parent that to the ship. So you can have a little more cleaner scene if you have a lot of items in there, right? Now, what's so cool about this is you can put these vertically, all right? And by doing so, you're automatically creating sci-fi structures, all right? And these look awesome. It's like playing, uh, so it's like playing Halo, right? You got these cool structures right on the surface here. And I mean, you can just create complete cities here, right? And so I think this package has so many usages, so many useful, stuff you can apply this to. I mean, you can use this to literally build interiors as well, like corridors and all that, right? And also, if I just select, let's say we select all of these and go into surfaces, okay, they have specific surfaces for the hull and for the light. So you can change the light. And also, if you click on the hull here, all right, you can go ahead and change the base color. So you can say, hey, I have a pink city, I want to have pink looking sci-fi structures, okay? Or you can just make them brighter looking if they're a little bit too dark, all right? And of course, you can go ahead and play with all the other settings here. These are NVIDIA Iris settings by default. So, I mean, come on, guys. This is really a steal. And like I said, I haven't had this phone for a very long time. For $599, even at full price, it's a steal. It's well worth $30, $40, $50 because of the amazing value it has. So guys, I highly recommend this. Looks great, operates great, renders fast, and includes, multiple usages for ships, for cities, for interiors, for guns. I mean, this is just an amazing product. So thank you so much for watching. Go ahead, click on the link and grab this if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon again.